Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a little bit of a more purpley makeup tutorial for you guys. I decided to do a very vibrant purple eye with a more toned down purple lip, so I hope you guys enjoy. So as per usual, it is a crime not a prime, so I'm going to start out using my Matte Body Shop primer all over my face and concentrating that on my nose. For the base I wanted full coverage, so I picked my Revlon Colour Stay in Ivory. It's a very light shade, but it matches me quite well, so I'm going to pop that all over my face using a kabuki brush. And then I find sometimes with this foundation brush it does leave streak marks, so I just quickly went in with my beauty blender and just blended out those little streaks. And then I picked my Superstay concealer by Maybelline and I popped that underneath my eyes. I just love Maybelline concealers, they are just incredible, and I'm just popping that underneath my eyes and in any areas that I have little face demons. And I'm just blending that out using my finger because that is the best tool to blend out concealer. It makes it look so flawless and it does not seep into fine lines. To set that all and make it look even more flawless and matte, I'm going to use my translucent powder by Revlon, and this is one of the age defying powders. It's a really lovely powder, but it does not work for people that are darker than me, so you have to be really pale to get away with it, unfortunately. To contour, I decided to try out this Chi Chi bronzer, and I'm just going to pop this in the usual places you would contour, so obviously that's different for everyone. But for my face shape, I just pop it underneath my cheekbone to make them look more prominent, on my temple and down my nose. So these are just the typical places that I always contour. On the face for our blush, I'm going to use Mellow Mauve by e.l.f. because it's a really natural shade, and using so much colour on our eyes, I don't want the face to have a whole lot of colour. So I'm just popping this on my cheekbones and blending that back towards my hairline. Because our face is so mattified, I wanted to add a little bit of a highlight, so I'm taking my AC On Tour Contouring and Highlight palette. I'm just taking that highlight shade in the top right hand corner, and on a fan brush I'm applying that to my cheekbones and down my nose. Now it is brow time, which is my least favourite part lately, I don't know why, and I'm just taking my Sigma Dark Brow Powder. I'm just going to start popping that in my brows, just in any odd place. I don't enjoy doing my brows anymore for some reason, but I have to do it because it looks so good. And of course I have to finish them off with my L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. I feel like it makes a whole deal of difference, so I'm just sweeping that through my brows. For a more exciting part, I'm going to start on the eyes using NYX's Milk as an eyeshadow base. Because we're using such vibrant eyeshadows, I really want them to look more true to colour and stand out more, so I'm just going to pop this on my lid and then blend it out. I've been dying to use this palette for so long. It is just amazing. I'm Simpsons obsessed. It's the MAC Marge's Extra Ingredients palette, and I'm taking that very vibrant purple. I just think it's so cute, and I'm going to pop that all over my eyelid using a flat shader brush. And of course, because we have applied that base, that eyeshadow is going to stick so much better and look so much more vibrant, so I highly recommend using an eyeshadow base if you are going to use very colourful shades. Then just to pop in a quick transition shade, I'm using the Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter Stack. I'm taking this brown shade called Unseen, and I'm just going to sweep that through my crease on a fluffy brush, and it's just highly recommended to use a transition shade, especially for vibrant colours. It's just going to make it blend in so much more nice and make it a little bit more smoky. Then to add some more colour in our crease, I'm taking this Morphe Brushes palette, which I purchased from Rouge Boutique, and I've fallen in love with this palette. I think it's stunning. Taking that bottom sparkly purple shade, and I wouldn't actually usually put a sparkle shade in my crease, but this doesn't come off as very sparkly when you put it on. So I'm just placing that in my crease and then going back and forth and blending that out until it is seamless. For the lower lash line, I'm going back in with the MAC Simpsons palette, and I'm taking that same purple we used on the lid. I'm sweeping that underneath my lower lash line using a pencil brush and just smudging that out and making it a little bit smoky. Then I'm taking that same Morphe Brushes colour that we used at the start on our crease, and I'm just reapplying that using a pencil brush to define our eyelid a little bit more, make it a little bit more dramatic. To highlight, I'm taking a highlight shade from the Morphe palette. I'm taking this top highlight shade. I'm going to apply that to my brow bone and on my inner corner. It's a kind of like an iridescent highlight, so I feel like it works really well with the fluoro purple. Then to prepare for false lashes, I'm going to line up my top lash line using my L'Oreal Blockbuster eyeliner. It's a really amazing eyeliner. I'm not going to wing it out, I'm just applying a thin line all along my lash line. Then just quickly, I'm taking NYX's Black Bean and applying that on an angled brush to my waterline. For lashes, I'm going to take some socialized lashes called the Glamorous, and I absolutely love these. They're very wispy, and I'm just putting them on using my Duo Eyelash Adhesive in clear. Then I'm using my favourite Essence mascara that I use in all my tutorials, and I'm just applying that to my bottom lashes. And continuing using Essence, I'm going to use my Essence lip liner in Satin Mauve, which is the most stunning lip liner I've ever used. I love it to death. I'm just covering my whole entire lips with this colour. Then to make them look a little bit bigger, this is all personal preference, but I'm just going to line them again using Soft Berry, which is a little bit darker than the Satin Mauve. And then that completes our whole makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave me a comment letting me know what you thought, and please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!
Does anyone else completely destroy their makeup before they take it off? I do. Now the question is, am I Miranda Sings or am I Kylie Jenner? I kind of have like a Lana Del Rey look going on with these lips.